Good morning, my loves. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Joey. Oh, let's ring the bell to get started. Calling in all of our highest and our best, our spirit teams of the love and the light. Nice deep breath into the heart. And then let that go. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You've got a friend in me. Okay, in all seriousness, though, your guys are so fucking proud of you, though. I am talking to a collective that has been allowing themselves the space, allowing themselves the healing. And I don't think that you even realize, like, what's been going on in the background that I feel like a lot of you haven't even really given yourself full credit for is that you're clearing codependency codes. There is very much this energy, like Hadarian energy, coming through, and it feels like so much self-love. It feels, and Andromedan codes. There is codes of just like self-empowerment, self-validation. And so you might notice at this time you are being actually more sought out, because you are honoring your energy, you are valuing your energy. And the more that you do that, the more other people are going to be magnetized to you. Okay. So it's very, very like a powerful shift. And I think a lot of people get caught up in like the minutia of the moment to moment, like, oh, like I feel alone, or I don't want to be, resting, I don't want to be in pause, I don't want to be in this state. But it's like really taking account of what you're actually doing. Okay. Whereas before you maybe constantly needed to be with someone, or you constantly needed some source of uh, not even just validation but stimulation. Maybe you were the type of person who you would sit on the phone with people for hours, or just always need somebody to be with you to go to the grocery store, whatever. I mean, there's just so many different forms of codependency. Maybe you were staying in a relationship that you just knew wasn't going where you wanted it, but you were also afraid of leaving, afraid of the unknown. And it's like you're healing that codependency because you're coming into the sovereignty with your divine union with God, source creator, and with yourself. It's replacing that external validation with love and coherence with yourself. And so you should really, 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 really be so proud of the work that you're putting in, and make sure that you give your guides, gratitude and thanks for what they're doing, because they're doing so much heavy lifting on the other end for you. I I just feel like I really want to emphasize, like, this is going to be a time where people really are trying to pull on your energy. And I want to straight up say people are going to be feeling entitled. You're going to start seeing the out of pocket energy, like where people feel straight up entitled to your time. And you should be you should be very, very high on your boundaries, very high on your standards right now, and be very aware of the energy flowing in and out of your life and these relationships. Because this is not to say, don't spread love, or like don't give from the heart. I'm not in any way saying be in your ego or be a piece of shit. But I'm also saying be very wise with where you're allocating your resources right now. Because they're just showing me like when the Schumann resonance spikes, and it's like this quantum leap energy. And so I just see that this is a period for you to really pour all of your energy into yourself for a time. Yeah. Go with the flow, letting go. And so this is very much, yeah, it's like allowing yourself to be carried away downstream is what I'm feeling. But it's like from the angels, like if you see the way this is looking, it's like shh. And it literally just feels like you are protected, like they're literally guarding you. Your angels are the ones guarding you at this time. And so that's exactly what I was sensing. So there is just this energy of, oh my gosh, I just want to turn this because I subconsciously did this. I'm going to take this right out for a minute. I set my Vogel crystal up with the selenite and I always associate selenite with angels, and the Vogel crystal was like me during this reading in the channel. Wow. So it's just the little synchronicities like that you just can't make up. So yeah, it's very much a time to allow yourself this cleansing, because you really are, and it's, they're saying it's not just about you, baby. It is not just about you. These other people oh my god, as you are healing this, you are giving these other people an opportunity to witness their codependency, because as your boundaries trigger them, it is an opportunity for them to grow with you or to cycle back through that. Wow, thank you, Spirit. And so they're saying, don't cheat these people out of the opportunity to cycle out of their codependency by catering to their ego. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, period. Yes, that is nurturing compassion. You know why? It might feel like you're like leaving people out in the cold or whatever, but honestly, you're allowing them the chance to grow. Like, at some point, every mother bird has to allow her baby birds to jump out of the nest. Like, at some point, she just doesn't come back. Okay? And, you know, obviously, read between the lines with that. I'm not being quite literal, like, oh, never come back to your friends or anything, but there are some times where we have to allow ourselves a healthy space. You know, it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and anything that's really meant for you is never going to leave you. So I just genuinely believe that it's all of these connections that you are so prioritizing above like yourself. That's just the best way I can say it, is prioritizing above yourself. It's like you are now flipping the script and for a time allowing this nurturing compassion, this grace, and all of this love and effort back into yourself. And you're not just, you know, leaking energy through all these people, places, and things, you know, that just, it's not that they were good nor bad or anything like that. It's just that it was pulling your attention. It was just very much distraction energy. It was just like having your energy scattered through too many places, are showing me. And so now that you are kind of closing down those doors temporarily or whatever, it is actualizing and allowing you to hold more energy within yourself, more life force, and it is bringing your personal power and your evolutionary energy to a place where you're actually having enough heat in the lab to make an alchemic change. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Where do you want me to go? I'm gonna grab another deck. Okay, my loves. Also, what was coming through is you could quite literally, as you are choosing yourself, you've probably already noticed that your abundance, I can feel there's more eyes, there's more attention on you. But similarly, the first card that I see on both of the decks that I grabbed were relevant to what I was saying. Andromedan energy. Okay, so perfect, period. I believe I already said that in this video. But also, I'm sitting on my brand new love seat that I got for free. And I just genuinely, I felt like that was symbolic of this shift that is coming in. And I genuinely believe like it's time to just receive things. It is time to just receive things. That's a side note. But I believe it's genuinely, yes, the Emperor, it's because you have chosen to come into your power and honor yourself. And so the universe gets to honor you too. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm hearing I can do bad all on my own. All right, Spirit, what wants to come through for the collective? Yeah, I think this is a collective too. Like, you'll notice it's not just like your life force moving up is not just because of it's not just because of all of the places it was going out. I've said this before. It was because also you are so empathetic that you're absorbing. It's like they're showing me it as a two-way street. Like, you're sending out this good energy, you're sending out this love, and trying to put like these little sprinkles of water on these internal fires that only they can put out. and then it's like they're taking your good juice and then you're soaking up their bullshit. And it's just, they're showing me it just slowly lowering your battery until it's just blinking. And it's a very subtle, very gradual process. Holding the opposites. That's exactly like what I was seeing. It was like, it's like this opposite exchange, okay? And you need to just be very aware of that, but also the extremes of life. And this is really like what I genuinely feel like I'm talking to a group of people who literally are starting to understand what surrender looks like. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. Yeah, that very much is in alignment. I mean, we've been talking about how this is a New Earth collective and how this is the time to move differently, to allow yourself to try things differently. New. It's all new. Oh, that's not even the deck I wanted. New. Oh, thank you, Spirit. The Queen of Cups. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. The Joker is the only fool who will do anything for you. Wow. Baby. I don't even know what fucking Sue Dillon came out there. If you know, you know. But yeah, the Queen of Cups. So whoever you are, I'm telling you right now, you have a very strong connection with the angelic realms. I can feel that right now. And yeah, Archangel Michael could be very big for you, or Archangel Uriel. I'm also feeling Archangel Haniel's angelic energy coming through. She is absolutely beautiful. She comes to me in the silver lining of the moon, but also just in the moon in general. But I feel like there is just this deep level of alchemy that they're kind of just holding you in this container. I see this as you holding this container, but you don't even realize that the angels are like guiding you every step. It's like they're literally showing me like little people in your head, but it's like your angels and your guides directing you. I genuinely feel like this is like when I said like you're in this alchemical container, this is the alchemical container, and it's yourself. It's you in your own devices, in your own mind, in your own emotions. And there is this self-fulfillment that is happening. And you are seeing it now. Like, I'm talking to a group of people who is genuinely on the other side of the shift, and you're starting to really remember how good you used to feel. You're starting to really remember just how powerful and how much magic and love and light you have. As I say that, earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. Yeah, it does. It just feels like this throat chakra clearing. Sorry, I had to pause for a minute. I just felt like this overwhelming, just like, the only way I could describe it was like a sonic boom of energy. And I genuinely had to just pause and ground for a minute. I literally, things are going to pick up at such a rate of momentum that I don't know that you're prepared for it. When I seen this horse, it was like the warrior was like crashing through the portal of the moon, and it broke the barrier, and it was like this sonic boom that went out past him. And so there's also just this energy right now of really making waves. Like the things that you're saying, the things that you're doing, you are felt, you are heard, and moreover, you're being assisted, okay? So I think it's more over like your internal alignment and it is this effortless resonance, okay? So what they want me to clarify that it is more you're putting out into the universe by resonating authentically. Like even when we are not intentionally putting out or masculinely trying to make something happen, you are still resonating your surrender. You're still resonating in with your inner alchemy. And so that is still putting out, even though we are kind of in a receiving mode, if that makes sense. Ooh, someone almost got into an accident right in front of my house. So that is big, big confirmation. Ooh, yeah. I think that you are close. What I will say is you are close to this breakthrough, and I genuinely like that same breakthrough that I was talking about. And I think that it is so important right now to be very mindful over the distractions and the things that are trying to slow you down, because if anything was going to try to slow you down, now would be the time. You might find yourself being tempted by maybe your anger or different vices. Do not play into them. Stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. Wow. Spirit, what else? What else? I'm seeing the Six of Wands in my mind's eye. And the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands. I genuinely feel like there are just people on your journey that they don't necessarily, I feel like they put on a good front, but I feel like they don't necessarily as much want to see you win as much as they want to know how you win. And I just, it's not that they're bad people. I feel like there's just some young people around you, or people that are not as mature as you. And that is just the energy that I'm feeling with this Page of Wands. And there's a reason why they showed me the Six of Wands in my mind's eye and it's not physically out. It's because I feel like they're searching for something, you know, like how do you win? How is it that you win? That's coming through again. And so I genuinely feel like this is a time to really, you notice in the Nine of Cups, the curtain's not drawn, okay? The curtain's not drawn. And I just feel like there is like this big reveal from Spirit, but also like I feel like Spirit is sending me this energy of you don't have to reveal all of what you do. You don't have to reveal, you know, all of your secrets, all of your, you know, it's okay to let some things be a mystery for some people. And furthermore, there's just this energy behind when you tell somebody how to do something. A lot of times they don't fully understand the energy behind it or appreciate it. It's like the saying, knowledge without wisdom can be dangerous, or, you know, and, you know, or it can just be very underutilized, underappreciated because they don't have the full weight of the experience that it took to gain that wisdom. Does that make sense? That's a lot of the energy that's coming through for me. It's very much giving shortcut energy, like someone's trying to take shortcuts through your wisdom, through your experience. Nothing for you to even worry about, but it's a distraction. Yeah, it's a distraction. And also it's like being mindful over, I guess your guides want you to be aware of this energy, because I just get this sense like, I'm just gonna say it as a spirit showing me, like these are people that, like, given the chance, they would opportunistically throw you under the bus, or, you know, really, you know, take advantage. Exactly. Three of Swords. These are people that, given the opportunity, they would, you know, allow their greed and allow their shadow aspects to really hurt you, or to terminate relationship in a negative way. Yeah, because they want your abundance, period. They see how you move, they see how you show up for people, they see your popularity, they see how you talk with the divine, and it's just not happening for them right now. And so, baby, when I tell you, you got people. I'm gonna shake my ass a little just for you, baby. Fuck yeah. The Queen of Cups. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. The Joker is the only fool. They're the Joker, honey. You're the Queen of Hearts right now. They're the Joker. They're the only fool right now. And it's not the good fool. I'm telling you, I feel like you have some people that really, and I don't deliver messages like this. You have some people that really act like they want to see you win, but really, they just want something from you. River of Blessings. Honey, it's, you know what it is? They have seen, you are so used to your own magic. They have seen how magnetic and receptive and how blessed and destined for good things that you are before you even did. But now you're starting to realize it. And you're like, oh no, I've got like really good things coming for me. I've got really good things going for me. I deserve to be tender and compassionate to myself. I deserve to help myself. I deserve to help myself. And so, yeah. Wow. Like these people, they've seen the whole time. They've seen the whole time. Yeah. They're trying to get a leg up. Trying to get a leg up, leg up, leg up. A leg up. There's that earth magic. Yeah. And honestly, this isn't even like, I don't even want to like say this is like some terrible thing. I just think that they're on their own shamanic journey is really the energy that's coming through. And that this is a time for us to really be focused inward. All right, I'm going to stop it there because this is just a lot to channel. I love you so much. If you made it to the end, give me a sword and a heart, or maybe a Queen of Hearts, or yeah, something like that. Maybe a magnet. I love you. Keep smiling, keep shining. You've got this, and keep facing your true north. Mwah.